What's going on, guys? Today I am going to be changing my dash lights from the original light bulbs to LEDs. So I'm going to move my car right now into the driveway and we'll get started. Alright, one of the first things you want to do to get to the dash is we need to remove this whole trim piece. So we'll start off by taking your ashtray, just pull it out, and you should have two screws down here. Mine is missing them. The previous owner, whoever it was, the previous owners, yeah, they didn't really treat this interior nicely. It's cracked right here, so I need to find a new one. But you're gonna want to lift the center console up. Mine's is kind of all messed up a little bit, but if you need to take your shifter knob out to lift it up, currently mine's is in first gear because I'm on a hill, but we'll do that. You can just twist it off, lift it up, and then kind of tug at your centerpiece. Okay, once you got that, just get it out from under the center. Just like that. And then you're gonna have, let me see if I can move y'all. I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but you have two connections, one for the hazards and then one for the cigarette lighter. You're gonna want to remove those. For the cigarette lighter, there is a little clip you just push in. And take the cigarette lighter ones out first, it's a little bit easier. There you go. Set that aside. So mine's whoever was in here previously, they cut up the wires for the cigarette lighter, so I'm gonna have to see if I have extra pieces to fix that. But this is the hazards. You can see it's a little push, so you're gonna want to push that and gently pry it out. You want to break these pieces. They may be pretty old, so just be careful with that. Next is this centerpiece that goes around and under the speedometer. Once you remove the main centerpiece, there is a screw here. Take your Phillips and remove that. Behind that piece where the dimmer goes, as you can see right there, there's a connector, so be careful, don't try to just completely pull on it. Remove it. Let me do it with one hand, but all you gotta do is, this is what's behind the dimmer switch or the knob. Let me see if I can focus it. All you're gonna do is just push on it and then pull it away. Then there is one more piece before we can get the speedometer out. This is a trim piece above here. A lot of people forget it. So there is a screw right there, and then a screw right there. Remove those and that should just come down. All right, once you remove those two screws, this little trim piece should come out. Just it up right there. There you go, as you can see. And then there's going to be one more screw, as you can see right there. The other one was the first one we took off, so take that off real quick. I forgot there are a few connections in the back. I showed these in the previous video I made, but remove those connections and the dash should come out. So in case you forget, this is the very right side of the dash. This is the middle one, and this is the very left side. This little clip goes on, as you can see, right there, onto that little white slot you see right there. So in case you forget, here it is. This is what the dash without the speedometer should look like. So let's get on to the next part. All right, I apologize for the wind noises if you hear it, but next thing we're gonna do is you're gonna need 194 LED lights. I'm not sponsored by these companies, but I just bought these off of Amazon, so I use them on my other truck as well. There they are if you want to use them. 194 LEDs, remember that. And then on the speedometer, see, there are these 4 bulbs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the ones we're gonna be changing out. All the other ones are like the indicators and all that. So all you gotta do is just twist, pull out. As you can see, we're gonna remove this little bulb. This is like a cover. Let's see, we get it in focus. That goes over the bulb. So once you get your LED, you're gonna slot them in just like you would a replacement bulb. And LEDs are directional, so we'll talk about that once we're gonna go put this all back together. So let's just change them all out. Same thing, just when you're going to put them back in, get it focused. Just put it back and twist clockwise, and that's it. So let's change them all out.
Back to the car we go.
So like I was saying earlier, LEDs are directional. So you might have to where the negative side is on the positive wire. And to check that before you put everything back together, just plug everything back in. You want to put your whole interior back together and then just realize, like, oh, one of my LEDs or all of my LEDs are wrong. So once you got everything back in, kind of slot it in place, because you will need to get your previous trim of this one that has the dimmer knob and plug that back in, because without it you won't be able to see if they work or not. I believe it should be on now, so let's try it. Okay, I know it's hard to see right now, so give me a second, and I know one of them lit up for sure, so give me a second. All right, I got my windshield. I forgot what they call it, but the thing you can put on the windshield over the dash. As you can see, all the lights are working. I got lucky this time. But in case one of your lights or all of your lights aren't working, just pull all your lights out and flip them. So do a whole 180 and try it again, and it should work. All right, once you get everything back together, just reverse process. Should be pretty simple. Just be careful. Remember, you got a screw here, screw there, and then screw here. Then you put the little trim panel on, and then you go put the trim that goes around here, and then just do everything in reverse. I'm gonna be fixing up some of these wires, so I'll call it here.